Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. I'm afraid we have another team killing video for you. Yet one more Arty player has been taken out of the battle prematurely by one of his teammates. And on this occasion we've got the M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. And he's on the south spawn of El Halluf, and it's under the command of MCHammereD. And just behind him you can see there's a KV-2, and that's the culprit, HammeRaid or HammeRaid. And he's about to team kill our M44 right at the start of the game. And battle has started. And he's backing away, and you can see that KV-2's got 2 marks on him. Now, he was only backing into his firing position, the M44, so the collision wasn't intentional, but we can see the KV-2's turning his gun, and he fires a shot there into the ground. But now he's aiming directly at MCHammereD and reloading. MCHammereD's trying to fire at the enemy. And he's been team killed by the KV-2. HammeRaid, as you can see there, 1-shot kill, and then he says F Arty and drives away. And we can see he's got a, I think that is a Jamaican flag. So I presume that HammeRaid is Jamaican. But again, a team has been deprived of one teammate at the start of a battle, and an important one because the M44 has considerable firepower, and that's completely wrecked the game right at the start. They've already lost another teammate. The other tank that was killed was a T-34-85, and we're now following HammeRaid. I doubt that he'll be able to survive for very long. He's certainly not really getting involved in the fight. The fight's actually occurring some distance away. He did kill that AMX 12 ton, but he was in rather an open position, so that was rather an easy shot. Now it looks like he's aiming further down the valley at the AMX 1375, but that's a long way away, and I doubt that he can actually see that 1375. It's not showing up. There he is at last. He's showing up at last, but I doubt he'll be able to hit him. Not at this range. No, he missed. Well, again, he's not taking part in the battle, which is further up there, and they're now down by 3 tanks. A Cromwell's appeared, but he can't hit him because he's in defilade at the moment. But he might come out of defilade very shortly. He's outside visual range. Now he's in sight, but he's inside the Type 64. And he fires around it, and he does get a hit on that Cromwell. But the problem is now they're down 6 tanks. Because he's neglected to take part in the battle in the northwest corner of the map, the enemy has won that battle, and now they're headed this way, and he's going to be wiped out. And that was rather silly of him, because if he'd actually got involved in the battle rather than just picking off targets at a distance, he might have been able to avoid what's happened next. Yes, he's been wiped out completely. He did get a shot into the KV-2 and set him on fire. And the KV-2 was then taken out, would you believe it, by our Arty, the M12. But of course this may have been a different result if this KV-2 had not killed our M44 right at the start of the battle. And the enemy is now capping. This is an encounter battle, and the cap's up this end, and most of our tanks are down at the other end of the map, and another one of them's gone down. There's only 2 tanks left now, the M12 and the ISU 122S, and I don't think that ISU will last very long. He's up against the AMX 1375 who can run rings around him, and I think he's about to do that. Oh no, the ISU managed to survive. And we've just lost our M12, who was spotted by the AMX 1375 and counter-batteried. Oh no, it's taken out by the T-3485. Sorry, I beg your pardon. And T-3485 is there around the other side of the rock, and he'll be able to come around the corner and take out the ISU-122, who is actually moving down towards the cap area. I think the ISU-122 suddenly realised the danger he's in, and he's just receiving fire from the T-34 and trying to get back and destroy the T-3485. But a Cromwell appears behind him, and now he's going to be dead meat. Yep, it's all over. They lost, and they lost because the KV-2 killed the Arty right at the start of the battle, and there was not enough firepower in the northwest corner of the map to actually stop the enemy heavies from winning. And so we've got a defeat, and it's all the fault of this person here, HammeRaid in the KV-2. And the only reason I can think that he took offence was because when the game started, the M44 backed away to try and move into a firing position and backed into the KV-2, and the KV-2 decided to take offence at that and decided to try and kill the Arty. He fired a warning shot, or seemed like a warning shot, at the M12, and then he decided to wipe out the M44 altogether. Now, despite all that, he did actually end up with the second highest damage on our team. The ISU-122 managed 1,914 hit points. The KV-2 managed 1,325, but he didn't get any kills. The ISU managed 4 kills in that battle. MCHammereD obviously was wiped out right at the start with no kills at all, no hit points of damage. The M12 on his team, which has actually got a lower flyer rate than the M44, managed to get 656 hit points of damage and at least a kill as well, and he picked up a bruiser. I think that if MCHammereD had been allowed to participate in the battle instead of being taken out of it so quickly, he would have been able to stem the tide of tanks that was actually coming around the northwest corner and possibly even reverse it and push the enemy back. But this game was over the moment that the KV-2 team killed MCHammereD. So let's have a look at detailed. Well, no damage here. He does earn 6,425 credits for taking part, and he gets compensation of 3,339 credits for being team killed by his allies, bringing up a total of 9,764, and after repair, he actually walks away with 7,538 credits and 90 XP, and that's all he gets, and he has to tally another loss against his win rate. So, not very good this battle, but it's up to Wargaming really to do something about this, because if people actually kill Arty and deliberately do so because they're Arty, and he did actually say F Arty, a swear word, 4-letter word, right at the start of the battle, after he'd team killed the M44, it's obviously a hate crime, you might say, that he did kill the M44 because he was Arty. So therefore Wargaming should institute a ban for people who are doing it for that reason, just as they would for anybody who was actually carrying out offensive language or inappropriate language which was offensive in chat. So come on, Wargaming, time to ban people who say that in chat, because they're obviously carrying out a hate crime. So I leave that to you. Thank you.